A number of you have written in and asked me to cover panko, so today we are going to look at this Japanese tasty treat right here on WTF. Today's sponsor is gourmetgiftbaskets.com. Now, guys, Mother's Day is just around the corner, and if you haven't figured out what you're going to get for your mother, I suggest you take a trip over to gourmetgiftbaskets.com and take a look at what they have to offer. They do all different types of baskets, whether they're themed baskets with different food ingredients like Southwestern or cheeses or Italians or condiments. Plus, they have different themed baskets for the different occasions like Christmas or New Year's, or in this case, Mother's Day. So visit them online at gourmetgiftbaskets.com and make your mom smile. Panko is a variety of flaky breadcrumbs that are from and used in Japanese cuisine, although nowadays they're kind of used all over the place. They are one of the primary ingredients, the exterior coating, on the dish tonkatsu, which is a fried cutlet, usually of pork or chicken. In Japanese, panko actually translates kind of literally to pan, meaning bread, and it means bread in lots of languages, and ko, meaning little bits. So little bits of bread, panko. Simple. Panko was invented during World War II when the Japanese were trying to bake bread but couldn't do so because they didn't have access to ovens that produced heat. As a result, they came up with a technology where bread could be baked in an electrical current oven, and that was the beginning of the bread used to make panko breadcrumbs, which is very light and flaky. In the past 10 to 15 years, panko has really blown up. It's not just a condiment that you can only get at your Asian grocery stores or in Japan. It's available everywhere nowadays. You can get it in almost every conventional grocery store and even some like bodegas and little mini marts. It's really popular. Taste-wise, panko is a lot like other breadcrumbs. It tastes like bread. The biggest difference is the shape of panko. It's these long, silvery, flat strips, much lighter, less dense, and when it is cooked, whether it's cooked with moisture around it or it's deep fried, it stays super crisp. And I think that that's the biggest difference and the reason that people are loving it today. Today we are going to take the traditional dish, mac and cheese, and blow it out of the water, not only with the use of panko, but with the use of our killer ingredients. First, slice a few strips of bacon and place them in a large pan over medium-low heat and let the fat render out. Meanwhile, boil 1 pound of pasta in salted water and make a slurry about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of water. Once the pasta is al dente, strain it. Then, when the bacon fat has rendered out, add a knob of butter, 1/8 of a cup of milk, the cornstarch slurry, and your pasta. Stir this all together. Then add about 8 ounces of cubed white cheddar and 8 ounces of cubed Munster. Stir together until the cheese has melted. I like to add the cheese once the pasta is inside because the pasta has a lot of residual heat, which helps melt the cheese really quickly. I think that this is a good combination of cheeses because you get a lot of flavor from the cheddar and great texture from the Munster. Season with salt and pepper to taste, and if necessary, add a splash or 2 of milk, depending on how thick it is. Transfer to a baking dish and top with your panko breadcrumbs until well covered, and pop that under your broiler for a minute or 2. Watch it closely so it doesn't burn, and you should have an ooey gooey but crisp on the top mac and cheese that will wow your entire family. Tune in tomorrow for another What's This Food? Be sure to check out gourmetgiftbaskets.com, and I will see you tomorrow.